Hi guys, so today I'm just going to do a shave of the day video. I don't really have anything to review, nothing special going on today, so I just thought I'd do something a little different, just do a regular shave of the day video. And today I'm going to be using something that I haven't used for a while and I don't use very often. I'm going to go ahead and use the Toja shave stick here. And I'm going to go ahead and just wet my face. I don't really use shave sticks that often. Once in a while I'll take them if I'm traveling, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can see how this goes with the Toja shave stick today. So I did soak this a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of the shave stick format. I think it's a little bit messy. The ones I have don't really stay in the holders very well, and the soap gets on your hands, and hard to know when you've got enough on your face. But we'll give it a try today. So when I use a shave stick, I always try and load it pretty heavy. I'd rather overload than underload, so I just get a nice coating of the soap all over my face. Set that aside and let me rinse my hand off. I get soap all over my hand. So you can see I got a pretty decent coating of soap on my face. I think that should be enough. And today I'm going to use my, this is a custom Eagle 3. It's got the standard handle, but what's custom about it is a Best Badger Eagle 3. This usually comes in just pure Badger, but I special ordered this from Simpson because I love their Best Badger knots. And I really wanted this Eagle handle. I had a Simpson Pure Badger brush before. In fact, that was probably I think that was my very first shaving brush, and that thing was very, very prickly, and I did not enjoy it at all. So that brush is long gone. But I do love the Simpson Best Badger, and I wanted to get an Eagle handle. I just kind of love that shape. Every time I saw it, I thought it would be really comfortable in the hand, and it is in fact very, very comfortable. So this Toja soap has or Toja soap has a very mild, clean scent to it. And I can't remember if this smells like the cream or not. It's been such a long time since I tried the cream, I can't remember what it smelled like, so I'm not really sure about that. I'm sure it probably bears some similarities to it. So I'm just face lathering this and just adding a little bit of water as we go. As you can see, it's pretty dry at the moment, so I'll just keep adding water and keep building the lather up. So the shave stick is nice to take when you travel. It doesn't take up a lot of room in your shaving kit. And for that reason it is quite convenient. And that's usually when I'll use this. If I'm going to be traveling or something, and I need to kind of limit the amount of stuff that I'm taking along with me, I'll throw the shave stick in my shaving kit along with my travel brush. I have a synthetic travel brush that I got at Pinchetta here in Phoenix. It kind of all folds into a little aluminum tin, and it's got a really nice synthetic knot on it that's not that dissimilar to the Plisson or the grooming company brush. It's kind of along those lines. It's nice and soft. It has some pretty decent density, but it's not overly stiff or prickly. So, all right, there we go. Seems like we're getting a pretty good lather going here. And so a little more water on this side, and then we should be good to go. Okay. I think that should probably work out pretty good. So we've got a decent lather there with that Toja shave stick. For my razor today, I'm going to be using my, this is the above the tie. This is the M2, the mild open comb razor. This is actually one of my favorite setups from above the tie. This and the R1 are probably my two favorites right now. I have not tried the slant razors, so I cannot comment on those right now. At some point I'm sure I will get one, but I've heard that they are very nice as well. So even though this is the mildest of the three open comb heads, it still is very efficient, and I find that this is quite comfortable as well. So this razor setup has a really nice balance between comfort and efficiency. Alright, ready for pass number 2. And we'll just paint on a nice coating of lather here. I will have to say this soap seems to be performing quite well. It lathered up pretty easily. And it's got some nice slickness to it. So it's probably been, geez, over a year since I used this shave stick, so honestly I couldn't remember if I liked it or I didn't like it, but I'm going to have to say, I'm kind of liking it. The blade I'm using today is the Pole Silver Super Iridium blade. Been a little while since I've used one of these. I think I only have a few left, and this particular Pole Silver blade, this Super Iridium Pole Silver blade, the more this is the more recent ones. These aren't the old vintage ones or whatever, but these seem to really shave quite nicely for me. They work pretty well in a vast array of razors, and really seem to be kind of a really nice smooth shaving blade for me. And as you guys know, blades are such a finicky thing. You know, one man's treasure is another man's trash as far as razor blades go. You really just have to try them out and see what works for you, and then and go from there. Because I found that asking people what razor blades are good or what they like doesn't really mean anything. Because when I go and ultimately try the blade, I may or may not like them, so you really have to try them. I mean, it just depends on your skin and, your hair thickness and rigidity or thinness or whatever is all going to play a role in determining what kind of blades work best for you. So it really is a trial and error kind of thing. For me, I haven't really found too many blades that are just absolutely unusable. There are definitely some that are more comfortable than others that seem to be more durable than others, that seem to get it, closer than others. But I've had very few that are just outright uncomfortable. In fact, the only one that comes to mind that for me was really super uncomfortable is the crystal blades, or the Israeli platinums. For some reason, those blades just did not work for me at all. They were really uncomfortable, tuggy, which is really odd because the regular Persona Reds and the Persona Platinums and all work great for me. And I'm not really sure why those crystals just didn't do the job for me, but that was the one razor blade that I really found uncomfortable and have never gone back to. So, all right, pretty much it. Just a simple, easy shave with the ATT M2 razor. It's just really a comfortable razor, easy to use, and because I shave daily, I don't really need the more aggressive R1. For me, it doesn't seem to be quite as comfortable as this one. And this razor seems, for me, pretty much nearly as efficient as that other razor, and it's just more comfortable using on a daily basis. So, I'm not really necessarily going crazy trying to get baby butt smooth on my neck. I mean, there's some areas here where there's some stubble I could go back over if I wanted to, but I pretty much just do my 3 passes and that's it. I haven't been screwing around with touch-ups and stuff like that very much. I mean, when I first started doing videos, I used to be the touch-up king. I used to be doing J-hooking and touch-ups everywhere, 4 passes, and I've just gotten to a point now where I really don't chase the BBS shave that much anymore. I do my 3 passes, get a nice comfortable shave, and then call it good. So anyways, guys, today the aftershave, I'm using one of my absolute favorites. This is a Cat of Nine Tails by Captain's Choice. This is a really great bay rum. It has it's a pretty good bracing effect. In fact, on the label there it says, "Feel the burn." So if you don't like that kind of a bracing effect, this is probably not an aftershave that you want to seek out. But this is a great smelling bay rum, and I've tried the regular Captain's Choice bay rum. They smell pretty similar, pretty much the same actually. And this one doesn't have like a alcohol kind of burn when you first put it on. It's kind of actually, it's hard to describe. It's almost like kind of a warming sensation. You kind of get this warming sensation on your skin after you apply it. And it actually does have some moisturizing characteristics about it, because it does have witch hazel in it and a little bit of glycerin. So you could definitely, and I have definitely just used this alone without any kind of balm or anything like that. And it really does feel good on the skin. So anyways, guys, that's a shave today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.